Okay. All right. I'm back. The problem is fixed. So we are going to do a gait analysis for Miss Pat here. Again, you're not going to see her. She's just going to walk back on the platform here. And then, Sandra, if you could hang tight for a second. And when we're done, just we can get her rescheduled and I can just keep doing the video. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we are going to do this gait analysis, and what you're going to see is you'll actually see Pat's footsteps across the screen here. And then once you're done, I will talk about what those footsteps show us. And then just to recap what we talked about in the previous video that we did like 2 seconds ago that I messed up on, was all of our regenerative medicine patients, all of our neuropathy, in fact, all of our patients, it's part of our protocol here, is we do this gait analysis to gather the information, to look for biomechanical deficits, and to correct them with custom orthotics, which we're going to get those done for you. So, Pat, I'm ready when you are. So if you can just start taking steps across that. Again, you're going to see it's still not doing it. Oh, it's processing it. Okay, there we go. So there's the steps. They just showed up. And I'm going to have you just walk back and forth on that a few times. Good. Okay. We'll do 2 more, and then we're call it a perfect. Last one. You did good. So you can have your shoes and socks, your shoes back, and then Sandra will get you scheduled. And just let me know how your hip did after today too, because I know it's been a while since we've seen you since the whole COVID-19 loveliness. It's good to see you, Pat. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to stop this. And so here's the data that we've got, and the computer is going to put it all together, but then we send it to our podiatrists and those that actually interpret the information that we just gathered from her. Basically, what I'm seeing so far is on her left foot. So this is an average pressure from her gait. So as she's walking, the machine is capturing all the information. We have the ability to actually measure each joint in its range of motion, as well as long as looking at balance, which is huge. But in her particular case, so her right hip is a big issue as she walks. But I can see already that she's putting abnormal pressure on the outside of the opposite foot, which will throw that whole gait off. So what we want to do is we're going to create a custom orthotic just for her that's going to help balance some of that out. So what I'll do on this video is I'm actually going to show you the platform that she uses to do that. And then we'll walk into the production room and I'll show you the equipment that we use to actually produce the orthotic, which our orthotic orders come from all over the country, all over the world. And so not all of the orthotics are produced here. We do have the ability to do that, but most of them are produced off-site. But here, let me show you. So this, I'm going to carry the laptop around. So that's the platform right there. So they start on this particular side here, and there's no sensors in that piece right there. That's just a platform for them to start on. The sensor starts here. She walked across that platform, got to the other side, turned around, and came back. I usually have people do that about 5 times so that we have a good average. And then we also have the ability as well to do it on a treadmill, which I don't know how to get that camera angle so you can see the treadmill. Hey, there it is. We'll do it on that treadmill. That treadmill also has the same sensors in it, so we can get longer gait cycles. We also use that for our runners. So runners with ankle, knee, hip issues, back issues, they need to see this so that we can do a proper gait analysis on them. And by the way, for those of you that are on the clinical side of this, Medicare does cover these gait analysis, and for the people that are diabetics, they'll actually cover your orthotic as well, which I think it's awesome for you. It's awesome on the clinical side. For clinics like ours around the country, they can use this in conjunction with what we're doing. So let's take a quick walk. And so the information is gathered on that computer, and then it's sent via the cloud to Kendon or to our podiatrist or one of our designers. They'll design the orthotic, and the orthotic will come, or that the design will come to that computer there behind me. And then that particular piece of equipment is a CNC machine that will take, boom, a foam block such as this. So the designer will choose the appropriate material based on who the patient is and what they need. And they'll take this block, it will go into the CNC machine, and then when it comes out as a custom orthotic that's cut from that block and then given to the patient to help correct whatever the biomechanical issue is. And then especially for our regenerative medicine patients, this is huge because if it's a knee issue, then or hip or whatever the joint issue is, then we'll actually have them visit with our physical therapy people, which are in the same room, and the physical therapist can come up with post-injection guidelines, for example. So anyway, there's 6 minutes of a look into our day-to-day operations here at Centra Medica. We hope you've enjoyed it. I put in the comments a link, a Calendly link, that you can actually go to that link and you can schedule a consultation to sit down with us, and we can chat about whatever your particular issue is. We can even do it over the phone, so we can get you going in the right direction. So had a good time today. I love these Tuesday talks. We're going to keep these going. So we will look forward to seeing you next week. So thanks a lot, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.